interesting. I'm going to attempt to do some recording. All right, let's see if we can figure out how to do this. I'm not any kind of a super expert, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. So I think I'm going to hit space, and it's just going to go for it. We're going to just do some playing here. Get my mouse out of the way here, people, so I'm not distracting everybody here. I'm going to practice this. I think it's called a door check, perhaps. Yeah. I don't really know what it slows you down or what it does, but we're just going to do it anyways, right? So let's see if we can continue to get some damage here as quick as possible. Really good at getting only a 0.5 damage on that. Oh, come on. There we go. That's what we need. Super slow, but that's okay. I'll do the best we can. I was trying to play a little bit earlier today just to kind of practice a little bit. And did not go great, I'll be honest. But we'll see what today does. Or this evening does, I should say. That's not good. Usually try to not fail there so horribly, but that's okay. Alright, let's see if we can actually do this darn wall climb. I'm like hit or miss on this thing, it feels like all the time. There we go. That's not terrible. I'll take a 6 point here. Let's see, I can maybe throw my chat in here somehow. I don't really know how to go about doing that. Yeah, I won't do that. We will not mess with it. Maybe another time, but oh man, this thing is horrible. Ah! Well, I'm putting it in here on the corner there. That's not working. Okay, well, whatever. So if you chat with me, I apologize if I'm terrible at answering, but I'll do the best I can. Oh, that was not a bad little door maneuver there. Three, 4, 5, 6, and then we try that. Not so ideal with that. But it just takes practice. I'll have to come back and actually practice this room when it comes down to where I'm needing to shave those small seconds. It's these large seconds that will inevitably ruin me. It is approximately 9:40 at night. Apparently I am going super slow getting my wolf ball. You can be seen here. Only 11 seconds behind on that split, so that's, I guess, the thing. I want to say my best, at least that I'm aware of, time-wise, is on the order of an hour. I think it was an hour and a half. It might have been an hour and a half in-game time, which resulted in closer to like probably an hour and 45 minutes or 2 hours or something in real time. But I'm okay with that. We'll make some progress here. Hey, that may not be a perfect exit, but I think it could have made that shot earlier and then it's real good. There we go. That was not a bad room exit anyways. I'm still doing a poor job going to bombs, but we'll have to see how the climbing room goes. I've been kind of having a pretty terrible time at it. But we'll just go for it. Ah, see, falling down like that is just junk. Ah, see, that was a good opportunity to not get hit, but we did it anyways. Not a horrible room exit. I mean, maybe compared to like the average speedrunner, but I'm not going to complain about it. I'll tell you that. Yeah, that would have been a nicer one to do smoothly, but oh well. Oh, this is definitely not going very quickly, but that's okay. Ugh. There we go. I like this. I believe my understanding is that this is the spot to hang out. Oh yeah, there we go. Tyson has entered the chat. See if we can get through Alcatraz at a reasonable clip. I've been having some luck with it. Hey, I will take that. It's not perfect, but I will take it. See, I keep trying to get those guys, but that's not going to work out so well. Missed the door there through my little escapade. So hopefully this all goes reasonably well. I'm recording my run and I'm doing the whole thing. Assuming that I can actually avoid dying in my run. That's kind of my jam here. We don't need to do that. Oh no! Oh no, that was not ideal. That is not the kind of gameplay we want to see here, people. Alright, let's see. This might be a jump. Haha! Look at that first try. I'll take that. Definitely not a very good health optimization going on here. But we'll take it. I might just go grab oh, well, apparently a missile. I was hoping to grab a little bit of energy, but I guess it was not in the cards. It was not in the cards. Oh, that was terrible. Alright, we're going to give this a little attempt here. We're going to do a little run, jump, and then, ooh, slide through here like a smooth criminal. Do I have a smooth voice like like I do jazz in my free time or something like that. No, I'm just being quiet because I have kids sleeping in the room next to me. So, or well, kid, not kids. There are kids sleeping, just not both of them in the room next to me. Oh, let's get a little bit of health here, people. Oh man, my charge beam is quite late here. This is what happens when you have to do a little bit of energy management, it appears. Oh, totally wasting one. Not an ideal scenario, but I guess we'll have to take it. Trying to plan this out so that I can make it through here reasonably quick. We're still definitely on the slow side, I'm sure, but I gotta get rid of that thing. Not good planning here, not good planning. I will take that. That's a decent little move. Well, move is probably not the right word, but that's okay. I'm gonna do it anyways. We got Spazer, only 26 seconds behind. The charge beam was super slow, we're a minute behind. Goodness gracious. But this is a, what do you call it, live split off of, um, oh man, my brain is not working here, off of speedruns. So this is just more of kind of like an aspirational time. This is definitely not a past history time, is maybe the word I'll use. I also don't know if I'm going to beat Mother Brain here at the end. Yeah, I haven't actually ran this through with the limited amount of life that I end up doing with Mother Brain. I may have to. I'm going to probably save my state a little bit. Save my. That way I can do some practice with it later. But here we go. I always like to just use missiles through here. I mean, I don't know if it's the right idea. I mean, obviously it's not the right idea, folks. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh well, gotta just make it happen here, people. Make it happen. Ooh, some lovely, what do you call it? I think I got enough health. I got plenty of super missiles. So let's just do this. Some lag going on here. My goodness, this computer is just killing me here. All right, let's just see what's happening here. I don't know why I started out as a bottle, but whatever. We'll just go ahead and hang out here. See what happens. I haven't gotten a great quick kill lately. It's something I need to do a lot more kind of dedicated practice. Oh goodness, that was horrible. I can't believe how terrible that was. We had a really good opportunity to stay pretty high up here in terms of oh come on. Oh what? Apparently I'm gonna have to do this the hard way. and actually like oh come on. Apparently my Craig game has decided to go terribly wrong. With, I mean, I guess I can charge, so that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. That would have been nice to do like 10 minutes ago. And definitely all about that farm life here, people. Maximizing my farm. Of helicopters outside, which ironically almost sound like somebody's mowing the lawn, which is kind of hilarious. Um, I don't know why. There's just a lot more helicopters these days around here for some reason. Alrighty, go ahead and just kind of run through here. Might as well grab a little bit of extra mislage. Mislage? Is that a word? Mislage? So I think there was claims that if you do this right, it is not terrible. I think maybe you have to jump through the door or something like that. I just have to remember. I didn't remember to do that, not how to do it, but just remember to do it. All right, I always go get the E-tank here. I guess maybe if I was more awesome, I wouldn't need the E-tank, but it's just what I do. Definitely a safety item. Oh, maybe I can do one of these maneuvers a little bit so I look slightly more on the screen. I do need to test out my Dog Pound Classic. What do you call it? Layout or template or whatever. Oh, that's close. So that way I can make sure that our video will be all set up good. All right, we are making progress here. Headed down to the high jump boots. Run behind, as always. But again, like I said, it's not a huge deal. I definitely want to probably use a different computer. I can tell you that for sure. So what I like to do is run through here and just hammer that E-tank with another super missile, so that guy falls right down, and then we just hop right over, and we go ahead and shoot him. Easy, easy, peasy, peasy, short and steezy. Is that a word? I don't even know. Alright, well, that was a 9-second plus on it, which is sad. I think all these pluses, I'm not really used to using these splitting things, so maybe that's like my overall, where I'm over, and it's not so much a, what do you call it, you know, cumulative or summation or whatever, like, so if we had to add all of those up, that would be probably pretty disappointing. But hopefully it's not a big deal. I always like to get those supers. Come on, give it to me. Oh, why? Why would I fall all the way down? Also good to know that I can stand apparently right there and fall all the way down. So something I like to do here is I like to come in and jump through it and then hold down, and then that way I'm kind of, apparently I just can't do some of these things, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Speed boosters, we are super behind for speed boosters, but if we look at splits wise, well, maybe we're doing okay. Oh my goodness, that was a terrible slowdown. This is not ideal. Oh goodness, come on. Come on, guy. Let's see if we can get this nice little run. Oh, see, This is what happens when you don't practice things for a while. Shoot a few of those guys. Keep doing our little arm pumping. See what happens here. Why would we waste our very precious super missiles? Apparently, I'm very good at doing that. And so we will have to do a little bit of farming, probably to make up for that a little bit later. But we're here now, right? I will just, there's some other spots where I usually use super missiles that I can just use regular missiles. Some pink doors. Pink doors require 5 regular missiles or a single super missile. Super missiles, obviously, are required for green doors. Boom. We got 3 already. That's no complaints there. I think we only have 5 total, so we might get one more of it. Alright, we're off to go get our beam. Hopefully this will go smoothly. Your missiles. Kind of hit or miss on this. Like for a while there, I was able to actually do this run really pretty smoothly. There we go. That wasn't too bad. The last few times I've done it, I keep falling on the spikes, and it's kind of a hassle. Try not to get too excited. All right, we're off to go get our ice beams. Hopefully that goes smoothly. So far, we're doing all right. I'm not going to complain. Oh, that was a terrible one. I was on there and then I just ran right off of it. Oh, if I plan it out better, I can actually do a nice little. You got to do it at the second hump here, basically. But you can do a nice little wall jump off of this ledge if you're a little bit more cautious than I am. So my daughter was so cute. She was watching me play, and she goes, "What's that little brown emoji?" So I thought that was kind of hilarious. Oh, super slow through here. Super slow. But we'll continue to make the progress. I've actually managed to smack that a few times where I end up through here at high speeds, which is kind of neat. I don't know. So this is kind of right? It's here is what's called a downgrade. Oh, well, that's if you don't have any awesome high jump boots. Okay, I almost missed ice beam, which would have been quite frustrating and annoying, so I'm glad that I did not. Yeah. This was one of the first kind of things where I practiced was getting this morph ball here. As silly as that might sound, that was probably one of the first ones that I remember practicing. Hey, we got a 6.9 seconds ahead for that last one, so that's kind of cool. Must have been a fast ice beam, I suppose. I don't really know how this works for sure, but I do know, well, so the tutorial that I saw was suggesting that you go ahead and, what is it? Use charge beam and then drop into your, the multi bomb spread thing. Bomb spread, I think, is the name. But I've not had awesome luck with that. So normally my route used to take me through grapple beam, and then I would do all kinds of fun things. But I don't use that route no more. Or I said no more anymore. I'm glad that I iced that guy because I would have gotten stuck in there, and then it just would have been terrible, terrible times. That's all I got to say about that. But we're off to go get some power bombs now. Normally I used to get them down kind of when I was shortly after Crocomire. Oh, what? That was quite the moves. I'll take a little freebie there as I'm flying up through here. I do not have this move quite sorted out yet, so we just go ahead and just go for it. A lot going on in here. This is called the Hell Highway, I think, or something like that. Yeah, kind of interesting. I want to see if we can do some like interesting jump over some crazy stuff maneuver. Nope, that was a terrible move. That's okay. Oh, really? This is definitely taking off my not so awesome moves here. But I did get a 20-second improvement on getting power bombs between Ice Beam and here, which is kind of cool. Oh, Lord. This is a terribly slow room. Definitely practicing, what do you call it, the damage boosts, is it? Would be super helpful. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. Alright. Phantoon shouldn't be too terrible. We're going to try and do this is called the Ocean Fly coming up. Although I call it kind of the Moat Fly, because I think Ocean Fly, to me, implies that we're going to go all the way across to the wreck ship area, and I only do the moat. So I don't know for sure what you'd call it, but whatever. Alright, so yeah, you want to blow your power bomb up there so you can take care of some awesome stuff here. See, that's supposed to open that up. Sweet. So now we got to practice our I don't know if I did it. Nope. But I did get in there early, not fast enough. The intent here is to correctly do a. Oh, that was not ideal, but that's okay. See, we're trying to do a right directional one of these. Oh goodness, that's not even gonna happen. I'm just not even gonna try. So this definitely is a bit of a slowdown here, but if I do it right, I think you're just supposed to hit jump. There we go. That's the real. We did it, guys. Whew, I'm pumped about that. I would have liked to have done it first try instead of like, what is that, 3 or 4 tries, but whatever. Also, I think we did it in the actual moat room. Normally you can do it coming into the moat room. So here I'm going to go ahead and unequip my ice beam and my high jump boots to be able to get through here. Oh yeah, I got to work on this section. I don't know how many times I fall through here. High jump so you can jump through here because that's kind of one of the. Oh man, I got some weird lag there. High jump so we can make it through these sections. Oh man, that was almost terrible. Yeah, see, I always hit that guy, and I don't know how to do a good job of avoiding him. We'll say that. So this definitely eats into my time, which is sad. A little frustrating. But, oh well. So this is a section I need to come in here and practice and just do a dozen times. I mean, the other option is I can see if I'd have done a wall jump there, would have been all right. Don't want to get hit by this guy any if we can avoid it. So this section will take me a little while to get through. It's definitely a slowdown, but we'll still hopefully have a decent time on our hands here. Not if we keep doing that over and over and over. All right, let's try it again. Well, I got to hit that at least one time when I'm coming through here, otherwise it just doesn't even make sense. Or twice, whatever. Alright, you guys, this is just pretty darn miserable. The hope, I think, is that you're supposed to have already beaten Fantoon by this point. Clearly, I am not going to be beating Fantoon by this point, because, see, that's okay. That's okay. We'll just keep working through it. I mean, we're not dying here. This is just a time annoyance. Plus, this is really kind of just an opportunity to baseline because I don't have a good baseline for this run at this point. I've done like my other route. I think I can do it in about an hour and a half to an hour 45 in game time. But yeah, that doesn't really help me in real time. Oof, we are very, very red on the old split watch there. Well, that's okay. There we go, that was an okay one. Now this will be the fun one. I've had kind of just mixed. Definitely going to keep getting irritated here with that. What's funny is that when you jump in the water, you actually go faster than when you run, so I try to jump like all the time. Or at least it appears to be faster. I don't know if it actually is, but there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, a little bit of lag, and that's definitely not liking me. I'm doing this on probably not the best machine to do this on, so hopefully I will be able to run it on my other machine when I'm ready. But hello. What's ironic is that actually using, what do you call it, super missiles on Fantoon is kind of actually like a really annoying thing, and so it's actually kind of generally a good idea not to bother with it. Alright, so we have Fantoon. It is time for Fantoon, everybody. Are we ready? We got the missile, or we got the gun here. I don't know if we're going to make it through here. But we will give it a shot. I do have this save stated, so if this fails, we will see about jumping back into our save state. Maybe it will not complain. I don't know how the split time thing will work, but did I get him? I don't know if I got him, but I'm not good at my color of Fantoon understanding, anyways. Thought I was gonna get it. I'm not good at getting through those the blue flames in order to get a shot in. Hey, I'll take that. That was not terrible. I don't know if still don't know if we're gonna make it through this, but we're gonna give it a try. The old college try. Must have done it. I think we're close enough now that this is a good sign. Should pop up here. There we go. Woohoo! We did it. This is the good moves. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm in the right spot here for everybody. Cool. So pretty fortunate there. Now it's just a matter of getting through this. So it's good to have some power bombs for when we get to kind of the top of this section here. We probably want to equip our ice beam back on, although, yeah, I'd just rather equip it back up, and then that way we're back on. We got high jumps boots on. We shouldn't have to go in this menu again. Go get some extra super missiles. Super missiles are nice to have. Oh, I missed that one. That's okay. I don't feel like we're doing, I don't know, too bad overall. It looks like we're about 3 minutes over. And to the gravity suit. Yeah, I don't know what that is. So what we want to do is quickly lie a bomb here. Now it'll probably be more efficient to do some super missiles here, but this is what we do. Can we get that power? Hey, we got it. I don't know that we need it at this point, but alright, let's go see if we can go get our gravity suit at a pseudo-reasonable clip. Clearly that is not our reasonable clip. Oh. Can't not take a super missile when there's one available. Alright, we're gonna try and I had a great one that I did before where I actually jumped as I was going through the door, which was kind of cool. Oh man, this is just horrible lag. I think part of it is that I may have said this earlier, but I'm running OBS and I normally don't. I usually wouldn't use the Windows Game Bar thing and just record just the emulator and my audio. That's okay. We're doing all right. I also didn't have my audio here at my face, so for anybody that is listening in randomly, I apologize for that. This will hopefully be a little bit better now. I do plan to play some Super Metroid Impossible in just a little bit here, so yeah, it's a thing. So right now we're about, what is that, 2 minutes over, well, I don't know what the right term is. I don't know what we're at. We're obviously not going high speed, which should be pretty clear based on how awesome I am, obviously. So I don't, that was a terrible example of it, but I also don't really like using the bombs to get through onto the bottom there. I'd rather just do the shot or the wall jump like I do. Might as well take that. I don't know that we need power bombs too desperately. I think we're headed to, we're headed to Dragoon, so we're gonna need one power bomb for that, and then we'll need a few down in Ridley's lair. But I'm not gonna complain too much. I mean, this is not a bad, in my mind, this is not a bad run. I don't think I need anything, but I'm just gonna see if they, well, no, I'm gonna get health through here, sorry. So that was kind of a poor opportunity for running. Oh. We're so close on health that I don't really need to worry too much about getting through all of them. Oh goodness, everybody, how do we do this? We missed going to Meridia. I was not paying very close attention here, everybody. I apologize for that. That's going to severely impact our... No, this is the right way. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I promise I have not been drinking. I promise. I think I'm a little bit off for some reason on this. But ultimately, all we want to do is get through this, and then now we're going to go into Meridia. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was thinking that Meridia was before the red tower. It just got weird. So this is the route that I take. I'm actually going to practice the exit route from here because I don't normally take that route. But I took it a little earlier and it seemed to work, and I don't really know the timing wise, like if it's actually much savings, but this is how I do it. This is how I go through this whole thing here. I used to do because I had grapple hook, I would always grapple hook up through here, and then I saw this one time and I thought, oh, that's kind of neat. I've never done that before, so, well, here we are. So we are headed towards Batoon, which should be an interesting experience. Batoon is really not too bad in this. Super Metroid Impossible, it's quite terrible. But in this, it's not bad. I don't want to get too confident, but I've had decent luck. We'll just say that. Oh, what? I just got to get my speed up a little bit. All right, well, let's do some Batoon here, people. Let's do some Batoon. Ah. Get a couple of them in here. That's it. Easy. I mean, definitely not as fast as those crazy world-class players, but hey, that's why I'm playing, right? Just get a little bit better and have some fun. Get our E-Tank, and then we will go ahead and run through this. I think we'll fill up on supers a little bit on the right side of this, and then we'll be in pretty good shape. 6, 7, 9, and 10. We'll start jumping ourselves out of here. So slow. Kind of been trying to see if I can actually make it through here with my speed, and then so close. Very close, very close. See, that would have been nice to have that there as like a get you through easy. It's definitely a bit of a slowdown here. There we go. And we go right through. One kind of thing we could choose to do there is actually go get our oh, what? I did not mean to hit pause. Shoot those the baby Metroids after I have shot the door open, and then that just kind of helps get me my missiles back. But all right, let's do some Dragoon. I haven't done Dragoon since today, but or well, not earlier today, like not that long ago. Okay, so we wait for these to get kind of to the end here. I always like to just sit here where I can see from the edge when he's coming in. She, he, whatever, I don't know. So we'll go like that, and then we'll go over here and we'll be prepared. Nope, we don't, we gotta, okay, so you gotta hit 60 directional inputs before she hits you, otherwise it's just not an ideal scenario to be in. If you can avoid for long enough, she'll just skip you. We missed out on that. That's okay. That was kind of a poor showing there, poor showing. Oh, hold on. I accidentally hit turbo. I'm going to clear my turbos. That was not on purpose. Holy buckets. That is not an ideal. Oh, goodness. This is not okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, so now we got to just hit all of our buttons and hit clear. Okay, well, this is not good. We are very low on life. Oh, can we make it over? Okay, we did a little bit. No. No, we're going to try and avoid. No. No. If we get hit once, that's it, everybody. That's, oh, we got lucky there. No, that's for sure it. Yep, okay. Well, we have a save state. Let's go ahead and pop our save state back in. So just because I don't know, I just need to practice this. So we're going to go ahead and pop right back in. It's probably going to really jack us up in timing. I don't know, hopefully it doesn't break everything, but oh my goodness. See if I can make this cooperate here. Also not ideal to be starting the fight pretty terribly. Yeah, if I can avoid getting caught those couple of times, then we should have been fine, but still not 100% at the try to get as much as we could there. Take a few of those. That was not ideal. Yes, there we go. That's the kind of game we're going to play. All right. Well, that was not terrible. Sorry, everybody, for having to witness such a horrible fight, but, well, we did it. Someday I'll learn the more interesting things, but this is what we got for right now. All right. I have no idea what it gave me in terms of my throwback time, but I'm going to assume that was quite terrible, but that's okay. Let's see if we can get out of here reasonably quick. All right, we're gonna run. Oh, what? That was a terrible run. These guys are super relentless here. But I suppose they will overcome. All right, time to go make our way to the plasma beam. Oh, what? Oh, we missed out on one of our yeah, see, one of the things they were saying was to wall jump off of there, which is interesting because I usually just do this thing's jump. All right, we got all those. That's cool. A little more energy. Not going to complain there. Probably get a little bit as we're coming through here. Or missiles. I mean, whatever. It's cool. Nothing here is really stopping me from being successful, I should say. Not bad. Not bad at all. That was a terrible run through that room, but whatever. I will accept the blame and the horror and the misery. Whatever that means. Interesting. That was kind of like a cool strat, maybe. Where we kind of ended up on that ledge there and ended up shooting basically all three of them. Anywho, I thought it was kind of neat. Might as well take some health, right? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Not gonna complain there. All right, let's see if we can. I think I was the speedrunner, or I don't know if it's speedrunner, but the guy that suggested this route said that was a potentially kind of hard thing maneuver. Oh, so apparently our select has also got turbo on. Goodness gracious, man, that's one of the hazards of when you're mashing buttons. I'll have to see if I can take the turbo button off, and then that way it's not even really an issue. I haven't tried that before. So I actually think I can do this just fine without having to. Yeah, see, I just avoid. I'm not fast, but I'm avoiding, and that's cool. Sweetness. And I believe I've only done this route like once or twice, but just come flying through here. And then this avoids a lot of that stuff because normally I go back up through and I have to come down through the tube, which means I go like I do kind of an out of, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Not useful pattern, so. I already know that I've got a really pretty terrible time here, but I'm trying to remember how. Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay, so I come through here, and then instead of going back into Bubble Mountain, I go down after this, and then that will. Oh goodness, that was a terrible idea. Okay. We're able to do an energy refill real quick, and then. Oh my goodness, that is a terribly slow process of me doing that. Yeah, for me, the easiest way to do this is just doing the opposite or following that thing or whatever it is. I'm going to go ahead and refill just so I have it. I mean, I'd rather be prepared than unprepared. I actually was able to do the, what do you call it, the golden chorizo skip. So that's kind of a possibility as like a time save, which would be kind of nice. So I don't know what golden 4 means in this this thing here, but yeah, I will assume that it's something I care about. It might in fact be oh, see, this is one of the other awesome things, right? Is when you try a strat and it don't work for you. But that's okay. We'll see what happens here. Oh, see, I gotta get better at having the okay, let's see if we can do this. Oh man, the what do you call it? The oh, that was not ideal. I think that is some terrible, terrible lag. Oh my goodness. See if that was high enough. If it's not, we got problems. Okay, so we definitely have to get all the way up there. There we go. That'll do it. All right, so this is going to be the fun one. We're going to try and we're just going to do the drop down method instead of trying to go under. Kind of doesn't matter that we killed that guy. Ultimately, we're going to come flying across here. I'm going to do some stuff. I am a little bit short on power bombs, which is problematic. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Maybe I'll be able to get a few power bombs from here. I got one. I'll not complain about that. 2, okay. I think we're going to be able to make it. This ain't no thing. Of course, we still have Mother Brain, which is anybody's guess here. So make sure to remind me to save state at Mother Brain, because I would like to make sure that we get through this run, and even if we have to restart a few sections of it, I at least know, like, hypothetically kind of where my run is here. So normally we would try to just do regular saves, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Clearly I don't know. So now we got to try and... Oh, I managed to do that without actually getting injured, which is surprising. 1, 2... Oh, that's not ideal. Well, we will have to do a little bit of farming when we get back in there, but that's okay. We've got a pretty good technique for wrecking these guys here. So we will just go ahead and hold our charge beam. And jump over, and then he's gonna just, we're just gonna do this. And that seemed pretty sweet. That was no big deal. And look at that, we're already almost full on health. Power bombs, not so hot. Generally don't need power bombs though, I should say. Just because I don't. A lot of health and some power bomb. We got one power bomb. I mean, that'll, I guess, have to do what it does. So I have Ridley saved, so we should be fine on Ridley. Oh my goodness. How in the world? That is horrible. I need to have some of these guys here. Come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I can live with 9. I normally don't use them too extensively, but I actually like to use them for the kind of start of fight. I try to get like 5 shots in. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then we just kind of keep hammering at Ridley. That was not ideal. My jump is apparently just totally horribly missing. Totally missed that one. Something's wonky here. Mostly me. We're close. We're close. We got this. Oh yeah, there we go. I knew we were close. I don't do the counting thing yet. I think at some point that will happen, but for right now, we are not there yet. Get our energy tank, and then off to Mother Brain we go. So I'm definitely a little bit on the slow side getting to Mother Brain. I think we're technically overdue for being in Mother Brain's domain already. But honestly, I mean, this is not, timing-wise, this is not a horrible run in my mind. I think we only lost on Dragoon once, right? So that was it. That was no big deal. So I think this is kind of the generally recommended route, going under there, because it's fast. And we get out of here and go up. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. I don't know what the golden 4 is, though. It's a good question what that is. Didn't really want to do that, but those guys were being super annoying. Oh my goodness. Oh, what in the world? That's kind of nice. That's got that, I don't know if I ever really noticed that per se. Oh, wasted one. Okay, well, that's okay. We're just gonna make it happen here. Oh my goodness. That was horrible. Well, I'll take my super missiles, okay? I can take those, and I will use them and get stuck here, apparently. I don't know the fast route out of here, but I'm going to take the route I know. I haven't actually finished watching what do you call it? The kind of the walkthrough, if you will. So this is just kind of the route I'm going to go. I'm going to grab some extra missiles. I think there's 2 spots I can grab missiles that are kind of on my way here. Oh man, see, this is terrible. I'm not used to not having my my screw suit, so that kind of messes up with my everything. So we may have to do some either farming or something to do health on the way out of here, but we'll get there. Interesting. Didn't realize that I couldn't. Yeah. Anywho, it doesn't really matter too much for me. But we're doing all right here. This is definitely where it gets kind of wonky because we don't want to get jacked by these guys. It's kind of interesting. I didn't realize I can shoot out that section. The missing. So we got a couple more here. Then I think we're good. I don't know what I mean by when I say a couple more here. Might as well take some health here and some other stuff that we're in need of. Kind of debating, since we're in the area, maybe we should just go grab the extra missiles. It kind of feels like it's a good idea, just given how my luck has been, right? This might be a little bit slower, but we're gonna just do it. We'll get 2 extra sets of missiles and we'll get some reserve tank. And then that'll kind of, I don't want to say ensure our victory, but I feel like it's gonna be really pretty sweet. All right. So we're good there. We're getting a little bit more health. I'm trying to think of what, if there's a faster route out of here. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, I think this is the right way to go. We're gonna go ahead and just we're gonna go down to the what's called the Lost Highway. Oh, that was not close enough. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Oh well. So now we just run through here and pray that my okay, good. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile back here. Okay, well, a lot of those. I can live with that. Okay, we'll get through there. These guys will help give us some some help should, or some health should happen here. Maybe not though. All right, I think we have to go through kind of there's a red tower to get up and out, and then we'll be out of here. So not too bad. Something that would be kind of cool, I've seen, well, I don't know if you can do it now. Seems unlikely that you can do like a fly across here for this section. So yeah, what there is a strategy that in some context, I think you might have to have the meridian tube unbroken. I think we're going to shoot this and we're going to go ahead and go get energy. I think that is what we want. And then that way any energy we get going forward will be reserve energy, and I like to have a little bit of reserve here. Of course, helps being able to not be terrible at this, and you know, then you don't get any injuries, but that's okay. So we're just going to kind of keep our up arrow held here to some extent, so that way we don't oh my goodness, that was horrible. So we don't destroy any of the blocks there, because those are just kind of a huge hassle when you miss those, or when you destroy those, and then it's a caca time. I'm going to assume we're pretty close to full on our reserve. We've got lots of regular missiles. I'm going to call it good and kind of hope that continue to make the progress. Continue to make the progress. Well, now we just go ahead and go for the sprint. Do not let me forget that when we get to Mother Brain, we need to do some saving of our state, and then that way I can go back and practice Mother Brain a bunch before the wonderful little event here. All right, we are getting close. We are about to I'd like to do the save the baby. I think there's something called or not baby, the Metroid skip. Maybe that's the right word. I don't really know. But I like to do that. So we should probably, at a minimum, I would get a hit backspace. Go ahead and save our state, and then that way, if anything wonky happens, we're still living the dream here. I'm not going to complain. I mean, it's still going to take me a little while to get through Turian, but not terrible. The last segment took us an extra 3 minutes. I don't really know. So I think there might be a different, maybe there's just a different route. Also, I think I fell a few times, and yeah, it's just not ideal, right? All right, this is the wonderful land of Turian. We are getting very close here. I think I could have made this screen a little bit bigger, and then that way, or not screen, but, oh goodness. Just not an ideal scenario to lose health already. Yeah, I always end up using missiles for this just because my super missiles are too precious, and I'd rather just hold on to them at all times. I'll use one of them, I don't really care. Just to get through the door. Oh, that's not ideal. Yeah, I like to avoid having that happen. Whenever possible. Gonna be honest, whenever possible. Oh, come on. Well, this could end up poorly for us. Oh, there we go, finally. It's not a huge deal because I'm not likely to get the Metroid skip. Oh, these could be bad. Metroid skip, so let's go ahead and we'll save this as a, what is it, the baby Metroid skip. I guess technically we could do this elsewhere. Let me get the save state up. And then we're just going to go ahead and jump into this room and hit add Metroid skip. We'll change the name later, I don't really care, but this is at least a good spot to say, hey, we're there. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not good at the skip business. Well, I'm not really great at anything, but that's okay. We'll keep fiddling around here. I'm gonna try and see if I can put this up here. Put my state manager over here so that way I remember to do it here, kind of keep it in my view. I don't really remember. Okay, yeah, there it is. It's falling apart. I was gonna say I don't really remember that crazy looking thing down there, but oh well. Kind of want to go waste. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be a bad idea because I'm not going to have any health, and if I screw this up, we're not going to be real impressed with that, are we? So we'll refill our missiles, which is, it is what it is, and then we will refill energy, which is definitely what it is, and then we will go off and do the things. 55 missiles, that's not too bad. All right, we're ready for this. This is probably what we want to go ahead and do a quick save here. Once we get not, go ahead and have a save state here. Add mother brain. Okay. All right, everybody, you guys ready for this? This is our final attempt here, or not attempt, whatever you want to call it. I definitely don't know how to do the Zeb skip yet. I think I'm fine on health generally. Oh, see, this is not ideal to be. I think I'm gonna have to go back up and get more. Nope, I'm not gonna do my super missiles because that's just bad policy. So yeah, unfortunately, I have to go get more. But since I'm in there, I might as well get more energy, right? I think that's a save state, or save spot, so we don't want to go to save right now. As I almost fall in there. We're just going to go back and, yeah, you can see the map there, it's a save. I never go into that room. When I do my normal route, I end up with a little bit more super missiles and a little bit more regular missiles, and so that kind of keeps me from having to come back here. I think if I had another, I don't know, 10 or so missiles, 10 or something like that, and then another 5 supers, this would be no big deal to get through, but unfortunately, here we are. wish I could run this a little bit faster, but this is what we got. So we only died on one boss, if I remember correctly. You guys, if you're paying attention, let me know. I think just the one boss. Now the nice thing is that we've gone back to go get all of our missiles, and well, looky there. We don't have to fight through all this stuff. Great, there we go. Okay, don't have a ton of energy left, so we gotta be a little bit careful, but we're here. We're gonna hit Mother Brain with all of our supers as quickly as possible, and then we're gonna go ahead and start charge shotting him. It's interesting, I've never seen Mother Brain get this far forward on me. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and fill up our reserve tank. Because I think you have to have at least 3 to do this, and if we do, come on now. Whew. Takes exactly 3, it looks like. So this is good information. This is kind of a fun part. I just think it's super fun to see how the Metroid discovered that we were its buddy earlier, that remembered us, and then this. So it's kind of cool. So now we just hammer this out. The rest of this should be pretty easy. I always save the animals. So for my charity run, I will not even give the option of killing the animals. If we were playing a harder version of this, like Super Metroid Impossible, I have no idea if you can even get the animals, but I would love to save the animals if that's possible. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to, but we'll see. Oh, I'm wearing a nice bathrobe because it's a little chilly in the house. Keep our house a nice, balmy 30 degrees. No, I'm kidding. It's not that cold. But, you know. Ugh. Prepared. I'm preparing to tap here. Ready to do it. I do wonder if the audio on this is terrible. Oh yeah, wow. So I apologize if you guys have not gotten any, had any audio this whole time. Oh, this does actually... I honestly didn't even realize that you can get injured by anything once you've gotten the rainbow suit kind of happening. Or is this the murder beam, I think they call it? I just kind of sit and shoot and shoot and shoot. There you go. Now this will be an interesting experience because I'm used to doing this with the screw suit, screw attack. So the fact that I don't have screw attack is kind of questionable. But we're headed into the escape, so this is kind of exciting. I mean, honestly, I could be. I mean, I'm, you know, a minute or two away, so under 100 hour and 35 minutes. What do you call it? Wall time is seemingly like kind of awesome. I could be wrong on that, but. Yeah, not having the screw tack is a little bit of a hassle because you can get hit by stuff a little bit easier. Just take this all the way up till we get close to the top there, and then we do another. Yeah, that would have been a really cool one to do the, what do you call it, the shine spark up, because you can shine spark to the top of here, I believe. Yeah, I mean, we're looking at, like, there's a good chance, oh goodness, I gotta make sure I don't totally jack this up as I'm looking at the time here. There's a good chance, I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen because, well, every time I say it's gonna say anything, it just stops happening. Alright. There we go. My hope is to get a 132. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get to the animals and then so on, but I'm excited. So if you've never seen this game before, there's a kind of an interesting little segment here, if you will, where there are animals that you can go save. And I am all about saving the animals. So look at this. You see the animals, they're like, hey, we're your buddy. That guy's like, hey, I'm kind of a little bit of a pain, but I'm cool. And then off we go. Alright, off we go. This should be the end of it, so it'll probably be an hour and 30... What? Hour and 30... Oh my goodness. Hour 32 and a few handful of seconds into there. Let's see if this works. I'm actually really impressed with this this thing. So yeah, I'm pretty cool, pretty happy with that. I'm gonna take a picture of this. Totally gotta post it as my pseudo PB. To the Discord. Cause why not, right? All right. Well, let's go ahead and watch this run through. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll probably throw some Super Metroid Impossible on here for a few minutes. I gotta do my kind of my daily half-hour attempt. But yeah, good times. To reload. All right, living the dream here, everybody. Living the dream. All right, let me see here. So I'll get my lovely. So this will probably go off. There's no reason to have that. Oh. It also doesn't help that I probably have 2 or 3 emulators up running, so that's not ideal. Might as well see what our percent is. I think that comes up after this, maybe? Although I wasn't paying very close attention, so I could be totally off on that. All right, rate of collection should come up on here. Ah, 33%. There we go. All right. I will see you next mission. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and schmooze that off the screen here. We're going to go ahead and call that good. I'm going to go ahead and I got to do a couple of tweaks here to some info. So input, we're going to block input on this one. Minimize, and we're going to go back over to this one. We'll go ahead and give you a little bit more space here. See if I can get this lined up good. Yeah, make it a little bit smaller, I guess. Make sure I get my screen all set up for you guys here. Back over just a little bit. Oh. Boy, it does not want to cooperate, huh? Okay, so let's do that, and then we'll go a little bit to the right. That's probably pretty good. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and do some practice here. So yeah, we're just going to kind of run through a little bit of this section's practice area. Definitely not an expert here, but we do what we can. We do what we can. Oh, I should probably, let me go ahead and stop my recording.